Hello everyone. I'm back after Christmas and New Year. Hope you are all well and you had a lovely Christmas and New Year. And happy Sale-A-Bration. Sorry if I'm looking all over the place. I've just realised I've got so many things in front of me. A couple of iPads and a phone. And I keep forgetting to look at where the actual camera is. So, and I also need to look sideways to see the comments. So if you're here, welcome, and like and share my video, and you'll go in the draw for a prize. Hello Lisa, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Glad you could join me. Well, it is Sale-A-Bration time. Yoo-hoo, it started today. And if you're not familiar with what Sale-A-Bration is, it's only the best sale that we have in the Stampin' Up! Year calendar. And for every $90 in an order, you get a free item. You can choose from a free item, which is really, really cool. And it's also the first day of our new Occasions Catalogue. So if you haven't seen the Occasions Catalogue, jump online, go to the online store. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. And have a look at the Occasions Catalogue because there's so much beautiful stuff in there. You are going to want it all. And if you do want it all, then during Sale-A-Bration we also have a joining special. So for the, hey Karen, how are you? For the normal $169, you get an extra $80 in product. So you get like $315 worth of product for $169. So it's a really, really cool, excellent deal. But if you also want the craft and carry tote, which is a really cool bag, then pay $210 and you can add that in as well. So you get the extra $80 of product plus the craft and carry tote for $210. So that works out to be like $405 or something ridiculous amount of product for just $210. So it's really, really cool. Alright, so I know I'm a very visual person. And I learn and I understand things when I see them rather than read about it all the time. So what I thought I'd do is show you the craft and carry tote, an example of all the products you can get when you join during Sale-A-Bration. Now Sale-A-Bration runs from January through to the end of March. So let me just grab, oh, here we go. So if you've lived under a rock for the last couple of months and haven't seen me show this tote, then you're in for a real treat. But this is the tote that you can get. Beautiful canvas, quite a large tote. Really beautiful tag on there. So Shabby Chic Floral, that is me. Hey Rails, how are you? Oh, you've missed me. Oh, how sweet. Alright, what I wanted to show you, so the $315 worth of product may not mean much, may not sound like much, but I want to show you an example of what you can get for that $315 of product, but you only pay $169, alright? So remember this. So this is a sample of what you can get. Let me start with, now I've just picked out my favourites in the Occasions Catalogue, but you can get from the Occasions Catalogue or the Annual Catalogue, okay? So you can't add the Sale-A-Bration freebies into your starter kit, but you can choose from the Occasions Catalogue and the Annual Catalogue. So I've just chosen a selection of products that I like from the Occasions Catalogue. So first thing I'd add is the Butterfly Gala stamp set. Beautiful stamp set, photopolymer. And of course its matching punch. And then you're going to add in, well I would add in, and I've lost it, I put it in here and I've lost it, wait a minute, here it is. The beautiful Gingham Gala Designer Series paper, 6x6. And I store mine, as you can see, in a Ziploc bag. So you get that, you would get that. And then add in the embellishments that I've already opened. So they are the little sequined Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. Alright, then of course, for the blokes, you could get the Geared Up Garage stamp set. And of course it comes with matching Gears frameless dies. And there's also these really, really cute, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, but they are metal elements, I should say, that of a spanner and a key, so really, really cool. And then of course it's got matching ribbon, so you never have too much ribbon. Black and silver, very male-ish. Very, very cool. Hey everyone, Happy New Year to you too, Gail. Thank you for everyone who is jumping on. I'm not ignoring you, I am just busy talking, so not concentrating on comments. And then of course you could add the what's it called, the Classic Garage Designer Series paper, 6x6 Designer Series paper pad. And I'm still going, there's more that you can add. And if you're a stitcher or know anyone who's a stitcher, there's the needle and thread stamp set you could add. And of course the needle and thread Designer Series paper, which is so, so beautiful. Photo realistic stitching, absolutely gorgeous. That's 12 by 12. I'm not finished yet, alright. So bear in mind, this is all for $169. So really, really cool. Lots of product. $315 worth of product for $169. So you can't do that anywhere else. You get quickest way into a police car if you try. Alright, okay, so we've also added, or I would also add, a pack of A4 with white cardstock. So each A4 piece gets you 2 card bases. Oops, and there's 40 sheets. There's 80 cards in there if you just used it for card bases. And then of course we have our wonderful collections of cardstock. So this is the Gingham Gala cardstock pack, and you get normally 3 different colors, and it's meant to coordinate with the Designer Series paper. So this is the Gingham Gala one, goes perfectly with this Gingham Gala DSP I showed you earlier. Okay, so it goes well with that. You've got the Balmy Blue. What else is it going to tell me? Balmy Blue, looks like Grapefruit Grove and Highland Heather are the colours in that pack. So that is it. That's just a selection of what I would choose to put in my starter kit if I had the $169 and I wanted to join. Because that is $315 worth of product there I have just shown you. You get all that for $169. You also will get catalogues, okay, in your starter kit. So don't forget we have the 3 fantastic catalogues to choose from, to order from I should say. And then if you wanted to add extra, you wanted to pay $210, you get all that plus this amazing tote. So it's a really, really cool tote for going to crops and classes, or going to a friend's place to craft together, or whatever. These bits in here are removable, so you can take them out and just have the one big open bag. You don't have to use it for your craft. You could use it to duck down to the grocery store and put in your couple of groceries, or you know, a cool nappy bag. I don't know, all sorts of things you could use it for. But that is just a really quick visual I wanted to give you on what that $315 means in product. So as you can see, sorry, I have this itchy nose today, really bad. Yeah, so there you go. There is $315 worth of product here in all this. So that is quite a lot you can get, hey, for $169. Like, if I could get all this, I would be stoked and pay just $169. Like, I mean, it's enough to make me want to resign and join again. Seriously, it's that good a deal. But I'm not going to. Because you're all just going to jump on and join my team anyway. So here we go. Look, I'm still going. Look at all this. Wait. Oh, now something's fallen. There you go. That is heaps, people's heaps. So, there's my little visual and my little laugh. Hey, Leonie, how are you? Thank you for sharing, Margaret. Alright, so now, after all that, I'm actually going to do some crafting. So wait while I put my pile of stuff down. And pick up what fell. Alright. So, that's my little spiel for today. And I hope you all are seriously considering joining if you are a avid crafter. But you just want the discount. Like, when anyone joins my team, I'll tell you straight up, there is no pressure to do anything except you just purchase to keep yourself active and you get the discount, okay? So on top of everything I've shown you there, you also get a 20% discount on all your future purchases. And you get to join my team. So as a member of my team, so I put my lights on, now it's a bit glary. Alright, as a member of my team, I have a Facebook group that you're welcome to join. I have a business builders group if you want to do more than just purchase for your own discount. You get all the tutorials for all my classes for free. We have regular team meetings. I do creative challenges and business challenges and all sorts of fun things in my team. So definitely worth joining. And I will pop the link up at the top of this video once I've finished. You're trying to get ahead of yourself and prepping for your Friday classes, Leonie? Yes. Yes. Good idea. Right, and there's so many beautiful things to use now, the Occasions Catalogue. But what I wanted to do today was show you a quick and, well, not really quick, but a simple card really. It might take a little bit longer because there's then you know, quick couple of stamps on cardstock. But I think it's worthwhile because it's a really pretty card and the effect is really good. So I'm going to switch you around now and show you what I'm going to be creating with you so you can see it. Whoops, okay. My screen is shaking. Oh, on my end anyway, so just bear with me. Alright, so this is our cute card. Let me get a bit more light on the subject. Now, as you can see, I'm using my favourite set from the Occasions Catalogue. Is that brighter? I'm sorry, there's a bit of glare and I've got that. That's as good as it's going to get, people. Right, using the Butterfly Gala. I love this set. Really, really pretty. And, of course, the matching punch. So all I've done is simply just stamped the butterfly, the stamp, 6 times, and then coloured the different colours. Really simple, but it's a little bit time consuming. So let's get started. So I have a little stash on my desk. Something new I've been decided to do is any spare cards that I have, I will just pop them in my little case and keep that on my desk. So when I get a brand new piece of cardstock and I cut it in half to make a card, I always have one left over. So I'm going to start storing them in here. So I have a ready stash of cards available. But as you would know, as you can see, there's no white in there, is there? No. So I need to grab a bit and make a card. And bear with me. A bit disorganised today because it's my first live back from having nearly 2 weeks off. Well, actually I did have 2 weeks off. So, you know, I thought I was prepared, but I'd never make a very good Girl Scout. Because I'm never ever that prepared. So we're just going to quickly make this card base. And if I do go off camera, then please yell at me by typing in bold and saying get your act together. That's our card base. We're not doing anything else to that. We're going to stick things on it in a minute. Now this is our scrap piece of cardstock we're going to stamp all our butterflies on. So first I need to trim off the bit that I used for the last lot of butterflies. This would make a really cool mask, you know. You could like sponge this on a card. That'd be really cool. I might keep that and experiment with that. So now we just need our double butterfly. So in this stamp set, I have used it before. You've probably seen it before. I thought you had this set, but only the frames. Oh, Leonie. Oh, we've all been there and done that. You just have to put another order in. Oh, what a shame, hey? And then other things will fall into your shopping cart as well. Oh, such a hard life, isn't it? So the butterflies in this stamp set all come together on the one stamp. So they are paired up. You've got a big one and a little one on each stamp. And there's 4 different patterns to choose from. And then you've got the infills, okay? So you have the big butterfly has the 2 separate infills. So you can do 2 different colors, top and bottom. The little one has the same, or there's also just this whole single little one, so you can just do that in the one color rather than having to stamp twice. And then the Fantastic Sentiments. Alright, so we're going to be using this one today, which is this butterfly. And I'm just going to stamp it in Memento. And I think I've inked this Memento up a bit much because I was doing this last night. Well, actually, I was making this card at 1 AM this morning. Whoops. Yes, Leonie, no worries. I'll catch you later. And I was doing it at 1 AM. Yeah, that's really bad of me, hey. And I was getting black ink everywhere. So I think I may have inked up this stamp a little bit too much when I re-inked it. This ink pad, I mean. Alright, so I'm only going to fit 3 on there. So, very simple stamping so far. We are just doing our butterfly in black. And if you love this stamp set and the gingham gala paper that goes with it and the punch, then look out the next few days. I'm going to be releasing my next online class, and it's going to be using this wonderful stamp set. And I haven't, because I've been on holidays, I haven't got my act together and got that sorted and posted yet like I normally do. But it'll come out in the next couple of days, so just hold tight. Alright, so I've just chosen various colours and put them together. I just randomly pick colours. Oh, they look nice together. So I have Balmy Blue and Highland Heather. That's those butterflies. Then I have Calypso Coral and Pineapple Punch. Those butterflies. And then I have Lovely Lipstick and Coastal Cabana. And that's those two. Now you could do these butterflies so many different ways, with different shading, top and bottom, like being different colours. You could do like Balmy Blue and Highland Heather, or lots of different variety, but I wanted to keep it quite plain so that it's not going to take me forever to stamp and colour all these butterflies, okay? So if you're here, please say hello so I know you're here. The way that I do these lives now, I can't actually see who is watching until you say hello. So I would love to know who's out there, so I can say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. So all I'm going to do is stamp each of these butterflies in the one colour. Oh, my little one fell off. Alright, so there's our first Coastal Cabana. Just going to be a slow process, alright? So just bear with me, because between each colour I also need to clean the stamps. And yes, if I had have thought ahead of time, I probably could have done this quicker. Hey Christy, how are you? Lovely to have you join me. Alright, so this is Lovely Lipstick. And if you are a passionate crafter, like I said at the start, and you've seen the Occasions Catalogue and you want it all, then now is the time to join my team, because you get so much product. So an extra $80 worth of product until the end of March, and the opportunity to get that craft tote if you want to pay $210. You get the $80 extra plus the craft tote. But word of warning, if you do want that craft tote, you really need to get in and get it quickly, like join quickly, because I suspect it's going to be very popular, and it may actually sell out before you join. So if you really are interested, then please don't hesitate. You can call me, text me, email me with any questions you have if you're not certain about anything. But yeah, if you love crafting and would like a discount on all your products, then now's the time to join. What am I doing right now? I need to clean them. So that was Pineapple Punch. Sorry, I will try and get this done a little bit quicker so I'm not taking forever. Alright, Calypso Coral is next. Yes, it is a beautiful one, isn't it? Chrissy, yeah, it's popular. Right, so this is Calypso Coral. I didn't stamp that one terribly well, so I am trying to do it in a hurry. So I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and a nice break if you have managed to have a break. I can't talk today. Seriously, my brain needs to come back off holidays. Had too much time off, I think. Am I on screen? Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. You need to yell at me when that happens. Let me zoom out a little bit so that maybe I won't go off screen so much. That might be a little bit better. It's a fine line between you seeing what I'm doing, enough detail, and giving me enough room to work in so you can see what I'm doing, and not showing too much mess that's on my desk, because it's really cluttered at the moment, my desk. Goodness me. Alright, so now we have our last one, which is the gorgeous Highland Heather. Okay, so oh, that wasn't very good. All our butterflies are coloured. Now you'll notice on my card, on the, I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see, I have done the little body of the butterfly, but I find to get it lined up properly, you can't do it until you've actually punched them out. Otherwise, you're probably going to invariably cut off the head of a butterfly, and that would be really mean. Right, so here's your punch. You're just going to line them up. So easy to get lined up, and I love that it cuts them both together. Right, there's two. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing very well today. Here we go, might be a bit better. No, that's not lined up either. Come out, butterfly. And our Calypso Coral ones. Oi! Sorry. Oh my gosh, I knocked my light. Never a dull moment watching me, is there? Goodness. And don't forget, during Celebration, that every $90 in order, you get a free product. So it is really, really cute. Alright, our butterflies are all punched out. So I'm looking for somewhere to put my punch. It's not going to fall on my desk. Now, all I'm going to do is stamp the stamens. Here we go. Now this is a little bit tedious because they are a bit small. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Oh, and I've got that one wrong. Oh, yay. Never mind. It's not mostly going to be seen because there's a little one going over the top. Am I on camera? You're all very quiet out there. Is everyone still out there? Right, so all the big ones are done, and now the little ones. Okay, so now all the bodies are done. They are simply going to get glued onto the card front. Actually, I tell a lie, they're dimensionaled onto the card front. Sorry about that. See, I need to go back to bed or something. My excuse is I got very little sleep last night. I know, woe is me. Right, dimensional. And you know me by now. I don't measure and line things up. I just stick them on and pray for the best. Janice, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Hey Anne, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Janice, you would have noticed an email from me in the wee hours of the morning because I realized that I had missed emailing you something. So sorry about that. I don't know how that happened, but I was sitting there and I got a light bulb and went, oh, I did not email someone something. So apologies for that. It was very late. Then I was going to send you a Facebook message and I went, oh no, hang on. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning where you are. So that I thought was not the best idea. Oops. This is very relaxing actually doing this. I don't know if it's relaxing watching. And I can't talk all the time, so you know. Apologies for that, but just enjoy the silence. Okay, so these little ones are just going to go on with glue dots. I might actually stamp the sentiment before I do that, because the little ones might get in the way. So the sentiment is just in the black Memento ink and straight onto the card front. And let's pray it is straight. You're on holidays anyway, Janice? No worries. Hey Jan, thank you for sharing. It's not very exciting today. Let's just blame my mind still being in holiday mode for that. Alright, a glue dot in the middle of our little ones and straight onto the big one. And I've matched up the colours so that the Balmy Blue big one has the Highland Heather little one, and the Highland Heather big one has the Balmy Blue little one, and so on. But you could do this in just like a couple of colours, or like just 2 colours. But this would be a fantastic card if you had someone who collects butterflies, or whatever they're called. Like, I know ornithologists, ornithologists, or whatever they're called, like birds. There's got to be a name for someone who likes and collects butterflies. Yes. Hey Diane, thank you for being here. Oh, Anne, you've missed my lives. Well, thank you. I don't know this year whether I'm going to do 3 a week yet. I'm still finding my feet this year. And I went through a bit of a slump over the Christmas break and I nearly packed it all away, would you believe? I just went, that's it, I've had enough. But it was just the holiday blues, I think, being away from it for 2 weeks affected me, and I missed it too much, so I had to come back. Alright, so all I'm going to do is curl up our butterflies a little bit. I have no fingernails, that's why I'm using the bone folder. Alright, so now just a little rhinestone in the middle of each. Yes, these butterflies are really pretty, aren't they, Diane? They're very popular, I think. And you all heard my story about butterflies? Oh dear. I never used to like butterflies. And it was only my father's influence for that reason. His mother, down at Sussex Inlet, when they retired, they moved down to Sussex Inlet on the south coast of New South Wales. And my gran, which is Dad's mum, used to have those big butterflies that were the rage back in, I don't know when, but it was when I was growing up, so it had to have been the 70s, or maybe 80s, I don't know, probably 70s, or earlier, 70s I think. I'll get it right, yeah, hang on. She said there's butterflies near the front door, a couple of them, on the wall near the front door, and without fail, every time we'd drive in to their place, and Dad would comment about those bloody butterflies, and then whenever we were leaving, you know, the usual, stand in the driveway for half an hour talking while the car's running and stuff, and then reversing out, and Gran and Grandpa would follow us up the driveway as we're reversing out, and then Dad would invariably have a little go at Gran about, oh, you still got those butterflies, when are you going to get rid of them, blah, 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 and they just have this wonderful banter about these butterflies. It was just so cool. But yeah, Dad really didn't like butterflies, and he was half serious in what he was saying, but Gran used to laugh about it, God rest his soul. And yeah, and I just sort of naturally always heard Dad say he never liked butterflies. So growing up, it was like, oh, I don't like butterflies. That's because Dad didn't like butterflies. And then I became an adult and thought, oh, hang on, I can think for myself now. I do like butterflies. Oh, the influence of our parents, unreal, isn't it? Alright, so here we go, just curling up our little butterflies so they can flutter away. And there we have a really cute butterfly card. A little bit time consuming, but really worth it. Yes, and can be very, very draining. Jan, you're not far from Sussex Inlet. Oh, I love that part of Australia. And there's a bit of road that you go down, I think it's just north of Berry. You come down the escarpment, and it's just beautiful and green, and the coast is on the left, and it's mountains on the right, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And there's this one farmhouse I used to see on the left hand side between the highway and the water. It's probably changed now because they've probably got an expressway or something in, or a bypass. And there's this one farmhouse I used to always look at and go, I love that farmhouse. It's in my perfect location. It's on a farm. It's got no neighbours. It's lots of land around it, lush green around it, but it's only like 1 kilometre from the water, and you can actually see less than 1 kilometre from the water, and you can see the ocean. And I went, that is my perfect house. I want to be in the country, but I also want to be near the sea. So yeah, I used to love the trip down, and I'd wait for that one particular spot coming off the escarpment and seeing that. It's like brilliant. Anyway, thank you, ladies. That's my cute butterfly gala card for today. Very pretty, and lots of possibilities with these butterflies. That's just the one style, but there's like 3 others in there that are very, very pretty, and I can't wait to see what you all create with this beautiful set. And of course, it has the matching punch. And don't forget, if you have just joined in my live, please go back and watch the replay because I run through the joining special that's happening at the moment and what you can get for that for the money. For $169 you can get so much stuff. So yeah, make sure that you jump in and watch the replay and catch all that. And thank you for liking and sharing. 40 minutes north of Sussex, Jan. That 40 minutes north, is that not Huskinson maybe? Oh, I haven't been down there for a long time. Used to go down quite regularly. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. I will probably be back next Tuesday. Like I said before, I don't know how many days of the week that I am going to do a Facebook Live this year. I need to consider my daughter's now in year 9 and homeschooling as they get older, grades gets a little bit more intense, so I'm going to have to spend a bit more time with her this year, which could mean less Facebook Lives. So definitely going to be on though at least once a week. So we'll I'll work out, let you know when I'll be on. But thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.